Hi, it's Colette. Welcome to my channel, and this is the weekly tarot card for the week beginning the 1st of May 2017, and it's the Knight of Discs. This court card does come out occasionally for us, and it's because actually its influence are very strong and good and protective and very stable, and sometimes in life we need that stability. But it's a court card, so it has a kind of person associated with it, and it also has an energy. Now, the Knight of Discs represents males from maybe 30 to 35 and up, or mature males. You can have males in their 20s that are very mature, or old souls, etc. So it represents them of the star signs, the earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And of course, because we're in the first week of May, that is the time of Taurus, the best sign. So what we have is a very fitting card for the week that it's in. So all you Taurians out there that have a birthday this week, happy birthday, enjoy it, but make it a stable one. Don't overspend, don't go crazy. Have a nice time, have a stable time. Give yourself peace, give yourself peace of mind. Don't push yourself too much. Treat yourself. This card, actually, if you look at the band on the man's head, I don't know if it's focusing, it says healer on it. Healer. Now, it's an earth card. It's pentacles and discs. They're about lifestyle and money and mundane stuff. Why would he have healer on his band? Well, you know, sometimes for healing, we don't always need the massive spiritual energies. What we just need is stability. What we just need is no more drama. And I have a lot of people, particularly earth signs, that say that they're not wanting the sun, moon and stars, they're just wanting no more drama. And here's your card for that. He will make sure that you have no more drama. So as a person, very much into the sign of Taurus, and also male Taurians or Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo for their signs. But as an energy, just think that this Knight, and this deck is equivalent to the Kings in the more traditional deck. So just think this Knight is the Knight of stability, of practicality, of trusting that things will be okay. He's like the best dad you could ever imagine, and the feeling of security that dad would give you. He's like the old dog that's been around you for 17 years, and you know and trust the loyalty of that dog. That's this card. So what does it mean for you in the week ahead as an energy? If we look at career, what you've got is maybe a time of stability after a time of stormy weather. You've got a sense that maybe someone's looking after you in a practical way, not so much a spiritual way, or but more a practical way. And that you may well see that as someone in spirit, maybe was a sign male that's looking down and saying, my God, she needs a wee bit of calm. She needs a wee bit of practicality, and is doing that for you. So in career, it's a time for mentors to look after people. It's a time for you as a person to be practical and help other people, help in their healing. Whatever area of career needs healed. What if they don't have a wee bit of knowledge that you do, and in giving them it, you can close a wee gap for them? That would be lovely. So that's what career's about this week. If we look at health, again, the healer aspect on it is about self-healing. It can also sometimes, you know, if you look at again at the helmet, there's all sorts of crystalline stuff in here. And I sometimes feel this is a card of how about approaching an alternative healer. Now, yes, you've got to take the meds if you've got to take them. If you've got to have the op, you're not going to cure yourself with crystals, put it that way. The crystals can enhance you helping, your healing. But remember, we've got to be sensible. We've got science and we've got holistic. And when one takes over too much, that's not good. And when the other one takes over, that's not good. So it's about saying, well, if I've done this, that, and next thing, maybe I should look into something like Reiki. Maybe I should look into alternative healing, things like EFT, things, oh, you know, they're all out there, and go by word of mouth, and that'll help health. So self-healing first, but also holistic healing on top, or as a complementary therapy, not complementary, complementary. It means that it fits in and enhances the other things that you do. Okay. Love. Well, if you're looking for love this week, look out for a big Taurian or an earth sign male. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo are the signs that could come towards you in partnership in the week ahead. And what you'll get, particularly with the Taurian side, is caring. They're normally reasonably good looking with kind of whitish faces, and they just generally have a kind of comfortable look about them. I mean, Taurian men, there's George Clooney, there's Beckham. Sorry, I only know the Taurian men rather than the women. That's really bad, sorry. But, you know, I'm Taurus as well. And so we're very, very, very comfortable looking people, put it that way. Sometimes carry a bit extra weight because Taurus as a sign loves food, etc. Anyway, I'm away off catch. I was thinking about George Clooney probably that did it, but never mind. So in love, you might just meet the love of your life, who is an earth sign male this week. If you're in a long relationship, it's time to do some healing. It's time to nurture it in practical ways. If your partner's tired, make them a cup of tea. If your partner's been trying to maybe fix something or do something and they're exhausted, run them a bath. You know, be proactive in your love this week. And what else have we got? Yeah, wealth. Yeah. He can be the money man. You can see there's like money in the card as well. It can tell you to be stable with finances, that it can be a good time for investments, but it all must be done with a degree of practicality and foresight. So those of you that are maybe saving up for something, you could get a wee boost this week. So enjoy that. So I like the Knight of Discs, always have done. It's one of my favourite cards in the deck. So if you are having a birthday in May, and particularly in the week ahead, have a lovely happy birthday and many blessings from me. And yeah, enjoy. And for all the rest of you out there, remember stability, peaceful, balanced, practical energy, and you'll get through the week just fine, believe me. So if you like this, give me the thumbs up. Or am I ever going to get this right? Hit the wee button there with my face on it to subscribe, and hit the wee bell as well, and that way you'll never miss anything on my channel. Many blessings. Bye now.